Hey folks, welcome to Horsemanship 101 again today. I just happened to come across this little video that I thought was just absolutely great. It was an excellent example of several things that I've talked about. Talked about how horses are excellent teachers of other horses, and they can be much more effective, or at least equally as effective as humans. We got nothing on the horse when it comes to teaching another horse things. And this little video is a great example of two things I talk about. One is that, where a mama gives this little foal here a little bit of an attitude adjustment and a lesson in respect. And it reminds me a lot of a situation. I had a little foal that took a kick at me just playing one day, and well, I'm sorry, I don't play that way. So I turned around, I kicked him back, and he never kicked me again after that. And we got along just fine. They don't take it personal. It's a lesson. It's a learning experience. You'll see in this one, immediately after he gets his butt kicked, and I mean quite literally right in the butt, he turns around, comes back up to Mama and says, "I'm sorry." He doesn't take it personally. The other thing that's really cool is I talk about softness and how you can go from doing as much as necessary to teach the horse something to gradually less until you don't even have to touch the horse to make it move. A perfect example of that in this as well too, and it's all natural. It's total horse language. The first time around, Mama actually gives him a kick in the butt, and the second two times, she just swings her tail end a little bit towards him, and he moves. He's, oh, I don't want none of that. I got that once. I don't want it again. And she just reminded him, no, we're not doing this game. So I'm just going to run this video and let you watch it, and it's really cool. And there's not a whole lot of audio in it. It's pretty quiet. Excuse the finger in it. It's not mine. I just found this. Somebody else had posted it, and I just thought it was great. I don't know what that is in the middle of the pen there that he's playing in, but here's where he decides to play with Mama and give Mama a kick there. See, he kicked Mama in the side. Mama says, "Oh, heck no, that ain't happening." And she's going to deal with it immediately. She right away there, boom. And she didn't kick him real hard either. Just enough to, get the message across. And look, she's not upset. She didn't follow him around. None of this is personal. Now, right away he goes back to Mom and says, "Okay, I'm sorry." But watch. She swings, he moves. And he'll go around the other side of her in a second, and she'll swing back the other way. Now, I'm not sure why she continues to do this, but she's making it very clear that, hey, I've made the rules here, and this is what's going on. And you better, follow up. But that is a perfect example right there of how you do things once hard, and eventually you don't have to do them that way anymore. I just thought this video was priceless in many ways. It was just a great example of what a horse can teach another horse. It was also a great example of how a human should teach a horse. Be consistent, be firm as necessary, but not abusive. You notice that Mama, even though she could have easily kicked hard enough to kill that little foal with one kick, she didn't even hurt him. Didn't even hurt the little baby. Just give him a kick in the butt and, got the message across, made it clear that, this is not acceptable behavior. You better have a little more respect than that. And he seemed to want to go back to that pile of whatever it was in the middle of the corral there, and I don't know what it is, but he seemed to want to go back there, and Mom says, "No, you're not going to. That ain't happening. Simple as that, and you're going to listen to me." And if you do that with your horse, that's the kind of behavior you're going to get. You're going to get this kind of reaction where, the horse does what you tell it to do, and the next time, the second and third time you ask it, you don't even have to touch it. You notice that very clearly in this one, which I thought was a great example, is, she gave Baby a boot in the butt, and, after she gave Baby a boot in the butt the first time, the next two times, all she had to do is swing her tail end just a slight bit towards Baby, and Baby knew. Baby learned the very first time. Once is all it took. Horses are smarter than you think. Just run it again here. See, he gets a kick, and immediately he knows already he's in trouble. As soon as Mom's swinging around, he's trying to avoid that tail end, but he's not smart enough. Mom swings back the other way and gives him a kick in the butt. He takes off. Doesn't even knock him flying. Just enough to get him the message. See, Mama isn't cruel. Mama's not being abusive, but she ain't cutting him no slack. There's no hugs, kisses, and carrots for that little guy. That little one just got a lesson. See? Moves as soon as she moves over. Now he'll go around the other side. She'll swing back the other way. Again, he moves. Doesn't even have to touch him. And that's how softness comes in. And that's how I, say if you escalate, if you go softer every time you work with a horse and cue it to do something, pretty soon you don't even have to touch it, and that's a perfect example right there. Perfectly natural behavior in horses. So there you go, folks. A couple good lessons. Don't put up with shenanigans. Teach the horse some respect. They're never too young to learn some manners. And if you do it properly, after the first time, you might not ever have to touch that horse again to tell it the same thing. So there you go, folks. Have a good day. Go spend some time with your ponies. Bye.